90-Day Fiancé. David Toborowski's age, job, Instagram, residence, and more. Everything to know about popular 90-Day Fiancé star David Toborowski, who's going to become a father very soon as he expects his first baby with Annie Suwan. David and Annie are a quintessential 90-Day Fiancé couple that did not start off as fan favorites, but has managed to redeem itself. David's life in 2025 is so much better compared to what he revealed about his past on the show. David and Annie have been a part of countless spin-offs, including their own called David and Annie. After the 90 days, 90-Day Fiancé's David and Annie are one of the few couples who fans think are genuinely in love with each other and are happy together. Annie and David are financially stable and completely in love. The Pillow Talk pair are expecting their first baby soon, which will fulfill Annie's baby wish, David Toborowski's age. How old is David Toborowski? The most controversial part of David and Annie's storyline was their age gap. David had already lived through most of his biggest life experiences when he met Annie, who was in her early 20s. David had been married and had 3 kids, even grandchildren, before his divorce. It was a bad phase of David's life where he had gained weight, lost his job, his house and car, and developed severe health problems. However, David was determined to turn his life around. A trip to Thailand gave him a new lease of life. David looked youthful after his dramatic weight loss. David met Annie when he was at a bar and heard her singing. He offered to get her a drink, and the couple started spending time together. David was twice Annie's age. She was 24 years old in 90-Day Fiancé Season 5, while David was 48 years old. David proposed to Annie within days of their first meeting, and they were engaged in 2017. In 2024, David and Annie are expecting their first baby together. David is currently 56 years old, while Annie is 31 years old. David Toborowski's job. What job does David Toborowski do for a living? According to Starcasm, David the expat and Annie, the beautiful Thai singer, used to work at Fantasy Thailand. It was David's friend Chris Thieneman's business, which is essentially a play on Fantasy Island, only set in Thailand. It was supposed to be a reality show/travel business based on visits to Thailand. David had been to over 63 countries by then and specialized in international travel and business. He has degrees in health administration, aviation, and is certified to teach English as a second language. However, David was dealing with financial issues on the show. David had to pay a dowry, which was between $23,000 to $25,000 to Annie's parents before they could file for a K-1 visa for them to marry in the U.S. Once he came to America with Annie, David began to teach English in Louisville, Kentucky, at a local college. He began working as a teacher at a university, teaching English as a second language. David also worked as a health policy advisor at the Commonwealth of Kentucky, as per his LinkedIn. As of 2025, David has a completely different career. David and Annie's popularity soared after their 90-Day Fiancé appearances, especially Pillow Talk. David and Annie's fans showed interest in buying their cameos. The couple launched a company named Cooking with DNA to sell cooking oils inspired by Annie's Thai cuisine, and even gave virtual and in-person cooking classes. In May 2024, David revealed he had launched an exciting new career as a realtor. David works with Fielder's Choice Realty and hasn't quit his job even after moving to Thailand. Where does David Toborowski live? David and Annie lived in Louisville, Kentucky after they got married. Due to financial difficulties, David and Annie had to move into a storage unit owned by his friend Chris. Once they started getting significant fame thanks to the show, David and Annie moved into their own apartment. Their new home in Scottsdale, Arizona, is proof of how 90-Day Fiancé changed their lives for the better. They bought a home in Fountain Hills in May 2022.